Alright everyone, NPC Unknown here and welcome to the channel, and in today's video we've got some more Overwatch 2 news, with that Overwatch 2 isn't going to be rebalanced until Season 2. Heroes won't be tweaked until the start of Season 2 this December. Now that Overwatch 2 has been in the hands of fans for a little while, and Blizzard finally seems to have squashed the majority of its launch issues, attention has now turned to what changes we might see in the near future. If you're hoping Blizzard will nerf some of the game's more overpowered characters, like D.Va or Sombra, you're going to be disappointed, as it was announced that the game isn't going to be rebalanced until the start of Season 2. In a new post on the Overwatch website, Blizzard has explained that while fan consensus is that D.Va is the best tank in the game, characters like Reinhardt, Sigma, and Zarya have much higher win rates. Every character in the game apparently has a win rate of between 45 and 55%. Outside of adjustment for Zarya in Total Mayhem, Blizzard believes no immediate changes need to be made. Every hero on the roster has a win rate between 45 and 55%, and we are not planning any immediate balance changes based on what we are seeing, with the exception of a targeted adjustment to Zarya in Total Mayhem, which should go live with our next major patch on October 25th, reads the latest post. The post continues saying, instead, our team is planning to make a series of balance changes for Season 2 that are in line with our design goal of ensuring the overall game feels balanced and fair while giving each season a more distinct identity. Probably not the news that some were hoping for, or hoping to hear, especially if you've been on the end of a beatdown by one of Overwatch 2's more powerful heroes. Overwatch 2's second season is due to start on December 6th, which will likely see a fair few changes to a lot of the game's roster, although it seems like a D.Va nerf and a Doomfist buff is high on Blizzard's list of priorities. It's also pretty likely we'll receive the return of Bastion and Torbjorn before then too, as both were recently pulled from the game due to exploits found within their abilities. This also has some bad news to a second piece of news that's come out, saying that Cassidy's Deadeye is broken in Overwatch 2. Deadeye isn't doing any damage for some players. Landing the perfect Deadeye in Overwatch is hard enough, but now you can do everything right and still miss, as spotted by Overwatch 2 players taking time to line up their shots, and still can cause them to miss, and it's not exactly clear if this is a nerf or a bug. This comes as Cassidy's rework for the sequel is already under fire, with Blizzard removing his iconic flashbang ability and swapping it out for a sticky generic grenade. Given that change, it's possible that his ultimate was also given a major nerf, although no one is totally sure why this was deemed necessary. There are videos going around where people are showing their matches, and people try to spot why their Deadeye didn't hit when it was clearly locked onto different characters for several seconds. But even watching back in slow motion, it's not clear how this happened, as it seems that the character being aimed at should have easily been taken down by the shot. And this is being shown on Reddit by a bunch of different users as well, with the Deadeye missing or not actually doing any damage, so it completely wastes the ultimate entirely. So with Blizzard coming out saying they're not actually going to make any changes to characters until Season 2, or no balancing until Season 2, it looks like Cassidy is going to be struggling for a little while longer. That's it for this video. Thank you very much for taking the time to watch it. Please leave a comment, like, and subscribe. I've been the NPC Unknown.